right, man, let's talk about, will the Lions be back in this position again? They was in the NFC Championship game to have an opportunity to make it to the Super Bowl. Y'all know I don't have any faith in the Lions at all. Just because they temporarily look like they turned it around and it looked different, it feel different, it actually, it's tangible. Actually, you actually can see it turn around. I just, just how the NFL is. I had a problem yesterday, man. I was gonna make this his own separate video. I had a problem with both games yesterday, right? It seemed like they want to push the Purdy narrative. It seemed like they want to push the Mahomes narrative, right? And check out my other channel, Goodfella TV. I'm gonna do a video on this. I don't know if I'm gonna drop it today or Wednesday. All right? It might be just a bonus video go tomorrow, but most likely Wednesday, 1:30, 2 o'clock, right? So, my problem is that the NFL is money-based. It really is. It's money-based. And they want to base these things. That's why you see Taylor Swift so much. They wanted a Mr. Irrelevant story. And this is why they fed into the Tom Brady story so much. And you got to understand the origin of that New England area. That was one of the first places the English came and colonized, was in those New York, all them Philadelphia, that's where you got the 76ers come from and all that type of names and all that, right? They want to push a narrative. And what you finding out is that Mahomes is the image that they want and not Lamar Jackson. They don't like Lamar's image. And I'm going to talk about that. That's a bonus. I'm going to talk about that. I'm not going to get into this. You'll have to see the video tomorrow, on Wednesday, more likely, right? Just check it. I check for it. It'll be like, the NFL don't want Lamar image, prefer Patrick Mahomes image or something like that. And they wanted to push the Purdy thing yesterday. Yesterday looked mad fishy to me, bro. When I thought about it, yeah, I was saying SOL. But when I actually thought about it, slept on it, that was a mad fishy game. 4th and 2, he don't kick the field goal. Okay. But for Josh Reynolds to drop that pass, Gibbs to fumble the ball in that moment, then you turn around, St. Brown, I think, dropped the pass, Laporta dropped the pass. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people saying, well, Jared Goff, it wasn't his fault. Well, bullshit you. I don't know what game y'all fucking was watching. That motherfucker missed a ton of throws. It's just that the announcers didn't tell you so. He missed Jahmyr Gibbs wide open for a touchdown. The flea flicker, noodle arm Goff missed Josh Reynolds for another touchdown. The pass to J-Mo, that was a solid pass. I can't even say that. But that second 4th down in the second half, where the 4th down play, he had J-Mo wide open for a 4th down on the drag route. Right? You think about the ability of guys that can get upfield and make catches going deep. That's not a part of the offense. That's not a part of the offense. Why can't the Lions make things happen outside the numbers and going down the field outside? It's because of Jared Goff. And one of the reasons I have a hard time believing that they can consistently get into this position every year is watching the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, he get the calls, all that shit, but he's a talented quarterback. He get the calls and all that stuff. Ain't cool. But he gives them an opportunity to win it every year. He gives them an opportunity. Jared Goff doesn't give you the opportunity. Next year, they don't have the ability to go down the field, and that's hampering his offense. And I say it again, they don't have the ability to stretch the ball down the field. But you know what? That's a different video. But, 4 picks in 3 rounds, I think they said next year. They was ahead of the schedule this year. Their window just not opening. But the part of this thing, a lot of luck got to come into play. You got to get lucky. Will you be as healthy as you was this year? More than likely not. And they will continue to build team depth. The Green Bay Packers going to get better next year. Chicago with a bunch of picks going to get better next year. So the division going to be even tougher next year. All right? So, obviously, the 49ers window, if they lose it again, and I think they will, but they will going to be, I think they want to get behind Mahomes. They don't mind Purdy neither. It might be a fair fight. Right? But the 49ers window could be closed, and Stafford and Rams window, it could be closing. He's an older quarterback. Seattle, we don't know. They didn't take a franchise quarterback last year. The Cardinals, we got to wait and see. It seems like they got some good things cooking over there in Arizona, to be real. The Giants, they stuck with Daniel Jones. Will they grow up here and get rid of him and draft a quarterback? I doubt it. The Commanders, they starting from scratch. The NFC South, I don't know. The Saints are a lot above the cap. Will Mike Evans come back to Tampa? We don't know. So, the Eagles, it looked like something is going on with Philadelphia. It looks internal. Their window is closing. But Jalen Hurts keep the window open as long as he can stay healthy and continue to develop as a passer. Dallas, it is what it is. It seemed like a lot of turmoil there. They called Dak the B word, Trayvon Diggs. The CD Mama had a lot to say. So really, when you see a lot of the danger in the NFL, a lot of the danger is in the AFC. Burrow will be back next year. You know what I'm saying? What if Pittsburgh find a quarterback? Houston is should be even better this year if it's not a sophomore slump. And that's not just on CJ Stroud. That's the coach. That's some of the other pieces they got. You know what I'm saying? That organization is not beloved. The McNair owners are not beloved on some of the things they've done in the past. Trevor Lawrence will be healthier next year. We'll see what happens with Josh Allen. There is a chance that he could get traded if he don't take a pay cut because the Bills, or restructure his contract, the Bills are over the cap. Rumor is he might get traded to the Giants. I doubt it, but hey. Aaron Rodgers will be back with the Jets next year. The Raiders seem to be a better team if they find a quarterback. You see what I'm saying? So all the dangers in the AFC is really lopsided right now. And if the 49ers lose, man, we know the Super Bowl curse of the runner-up. And we had that game won. One play, which I wouldn't be surprised if it was scripted, turned it around with Josh Reynolds' drop. And on that drop, that wasn't the most accurate pass neither. Another thing I don't like about golf, anytime he got to move his feet, see, y'all living in the moment. You had a girl that you knew that wasn't right for you, but we all got together, you feel what I'm saying? It was so good that you start overlooking all the flaws and red flags, and then you mess around and get serious, have a baby with her, now you stuck with her. You attached to her forever. People say, kid is 18 years. No. You attached to a baby mama for life. For life. When Mac 10 say, for life. Ain't no 18 years, bro. I don't know who came up with that line. That's a lifetime commitment. He is always going to need something. And that's where you see the Jewish community, the white American community, Arab community, Indian community. They support their kids till they 30, and then they get out and they have success with great credit and money. But you know what? That's another story for another day. All right? So, when you look at it, the Lions' window is just opening. My only concern is they don't have a quarterback to compete every year. He's limited in throwing the ball down the field. You have a limitation. But guess what? Brad Holmes already planted a seed there. And I think he'll plant another seed by structuring Goff's contract where if it don't go right, they'll be able to get up out that contract. He got 1 year left. Me personally, I would look for an upgrade. And people not gonna like what I'm about to say, but me personally, I would trade every asset they had and go get Caleb Williams. I would do that. I would tell Carl Chicago and say, name it, you can have it. Name it, you can have it. If I really believe him, Derek May, I'll try to get him. Not sure how good he is. I hear good. I'm just, But he already planted a seed with Hendon Hooker. So next year you will be able to see what you really got in Hendon Hooker. But looking at the landscape of the NFC, the Lions could get back here. They did a great job at stopping the run. Anazoni was really the unsung hero of that defense. I mean, Jack Campbell made a lot of great plays. Derek Barnes was solid. Rodrigo came in and still made. They're a different team. Depth-wise, safety-wise, you're good. Walker probably going. Gardner Johnson. I think they need that mouthpiece in the locker room. I lock him up. Hopefully they're smart enough to do that. You need that mouthpiece and that togetherness. And honestly, I'll bring back Vidor as a depth guy. You got Gilmore developing, and now you probably got to go out there and find 2 more corners. And the question is, not sure what the free agency market look like, but the question is, how do you go about finding these corners? I'm cutting Cam Sutton. I'm eating that. He got to go. So how do you go about finding these corners? Do you draft one and you find a veteran? I think that might be the ticket. Draft one and find a veteran. Continue to develop Gilmore, Lucas, and Vidor. Draft one and find a veteran. But, and I'll do a video talking about priorities. Absolutely, the Lions can get back here and win. And you hear Dan Campbell saying we got to keep that same hunger even if we get better. I think this is a team that's going to hear from the city of Detroit. Dan Campbell was hearing it, but once y'all hear me break this down, there's more blame to go around than just Dan Campbell. There's more blame to go around. So, absolutely they can go back, but I think their biggest Achilles heel is the quarterback position. And over the defense. You have a quarterback that has a limitation getting the ball downfield. Well, CJ, for years, Tom Brady dinked and dacked and did. Yeah, that's true. I will agree with you. That is true. But if Tom Brady had to launch it when he got Moss or when they did some type of funky route with Wes Welker to get him open down or scheme him open down, he can do that. And like I said, well, Jared Goff had the most passing yards past, man. Anybody that watched that game yesterday, bro, he missed some passes down the field. You don't have to respect that. They need a quarterback in which they got to respect the passes down the field. And that's my opinion on it. They got to respect they need a quarterback. And I think Hendon Hooker could be that guy. So, but outside of that, corner, interior defensive tackle, and pass rusher is what they're looking for. And maybe a developmental receiver, I'd say. Because I think I'm moving on from Josh Reynolds, man. I'm moving on from him. Yeah, he got to go. I think that's the role J-Mo got to be as wide receiver, really number one. But if you got to, because St. Brown played the slot a lot. But I think a receiver may not be out the question either for them. Do you go try to woo Mike Evans to come here? But then you got to figure out, can Goff get Mike Evans the ball down the field? That's the question. I think I would go out there and entertain Mike Evans, especially if I had a plan in place for cornerback and defensive end. Don't forget, Josh Allen from the Jaguars, he's a free agent next year too. The defensive end, the pass rusher. It's the interior tackle from the Ravens. You can add those two guys there, I think you'll be okay. Then what you got to do at corner is the question. Cam Sutton can't be number 2, number 8. He got to go. He another problem. So yeah, I go out there. I think their number one priority is to probably go out there and ensure that secondary of a corner play. That's their number one priority, is to destroy that secondary of a corner play. You know, probably draft one, find a veteran. You might have to trade for one, and that's fine. You know, and I say this: if the Packers really looking to move on from Jair Alexander, I would go out there and get him via trade. Really, that's exactly what you need. That's exactly what you need. That's exactly what you need. You know, that's exactly what you need. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications when we're live to drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, more videos like this. Appreciate the love, support, peace.